This is the Battlefield portal in Battlefield 2042, an awesome experience I can finally share with you guys.
It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbour with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count.
Position cleared and under control.
All bring the power of 2042 to Caspian border and take on the forces of 1942. This is Quality versus Quantity by GABYTRON. A small squad from 2042 are taking on 32 players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector. Not enough memes? Fine. Set up on orbital for the fight of your lives with ROBOTMAN by REDACTED. 20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your battlefield debates on who wins what.
Imagine fighting on Battlefield 3's Caspian border with its classic soldier archetypes against the German army of 1942, or perhaps as the future specialist of 2042 against the bushwhacky snipers from Bad Company 2. You heard that correct. This is a love letter to fans from DICE, a custom experience with official and community components. Up to 128 players on classic maps, including Caspian Border and Noshahr Canals from BF3, Arica Harbour and Valparaiso from Bad Company 2, and the Battle of the Bulge and Alamein from 1942. Do you fancy classic modes such as Conquest, Rush or Team Deathmatch? Awesome, go for it. Or how about Free-for-All? How about Gun Game? How about a custom mode where you create the rules? It is all there. Do make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm going to be streaming this with you guys straight from launch. It's going to be a lot of fun. The open beta arrives in September, by the way, with early access granted for those who do pre-order. These reimagined maps are beautiful. The soldier visibility is looking good here. Loving the markers on screen highlighting players and where you've been shot from. That kind of looks like suppression or perhaps an effect seen on low health. There's the sliding, it is back. Tracers look pretty great and very visual. I love that. A cool takedown there. Plan your route and don't get stuck on those new rocks there. Very subtle changes are plenty here, so do be prepared. Spotted icons above enemies, not too revealing. Nice, I like that. Do notice how the compass doesn't pop in until aiming down sight. Oh yeah, a little slight lean on the aim there. What is that about? Anyway, these maps are reimagined with the idea of keeping the original intent of the first experience, even overcoming the limitations of the original experience itself. And longtime fans will be happy to know Levolution returns as normal. That's how on Caspian Border comes down once again. Also, additionally, 1942 will have destruction like never seen before. As a longtime fan of the series, I am so excited about this. Question I have is though, what about further down the line? What about Battlefield 1 maps? The Martini Henry, the Hell Regal? Is that going to be a possibility further down the line? One can only hope. The Battlefield Builder is where all these creations happen. Through a simple web portal, players are able to change the settings and go even further if you wish using an advanced logic editor. Choose your mode from the established ones, Conquest, Conquest Small, Team Deathmatch, Rush, or even go fully custom, perhaps a VIP like shown before. You can fine-tune your settings as you wish, including factions, soldiers, weapons, and vehicles. Anything you want on the battlefield, you can change it. There is 40 plus weapons from the 3 theatres of war, M1 Garand, Panzerschreck, G3, M416, and much, much more. 40 plus vehicles, the Spitfire, B17 Bomber, quad bikes, little birds, and 30 plus gadgets. The MAV and Radio beacon and so much more return. There is also the dedicated anti-tank class from 1942 as well. So what can you adjust here? Is it simple options? Oh no. Listen to this. How about changing up the mobility? Slow or speed up soldiers, toggle players' ability to aim down sight, go prone or not, turn off the heads-up display, even the minimap for a more hardcore experience. Restrict weapons, specialists, gear, and vehicles players have access to. The choice is yours. How about maybe a 1 versus 127 with friendly fire on? You can even decrease the projectile speed multiplier for harder fights or increase it for a more brutal experience. Turn up that damage multiplier, turn off the weather, no auto reloads or early reloads, get rid of those pesky stationary emplacements, crank up the headshot or even body shot multiplier, maybe even turn off the aim assist completely. Want to force reload mags? Go for it. Snipers versus a horde of shotguns? Yes please, you can do that. Tired of snipers hiding in bushes? Turn off prone and relive that classic Bad Company 2 experience. You want to lay in a bush in that game? Sorry, it ain't happening. So many more options, fall damage multipliers, disabled sprint strafe, turn off sprint completely, reduce or increase soldier movements, turn off aim down sight, health regen, max health multipliers, soldier regen multipliers, respawn delay timers, traversal sprint, even turn off sliding. Squad revive feature from BF5 is there too. I kind of like that, to be honest, so I'm glad it's returned. Compass, minimap, HUD, the new plus menu, friendly identification, and even pinging can all be turned on and off as you please. Honestly, I can't wait to play some custom experiences on stream with you guys. I have so many cool ideas. And those cool ideas, you can actually test your creations and even play with purely AI here. Test it, see how it works. You can restrict the number of AI if you wish and their difficulty. This is going to be perfect for learning and improving on the vast number of maps included on launch. The logic editor takes this customization a step further. It looks like this. Here you'll be able to go a little bonkers. How about players spawn with a certain weapon or type, like gun game? Or how about upon every kill, the player regains 100 health? Perhaps a gun game of all ages with all sorts of weapons. The potential of all of this is absolutely mind-blowing. This has never been done before in Battlefield, and the competition, I would be sweating right now. Question is though, what I really want to know is what comes next. With the seasons coming and the battle passes, will there be more maps from 1942, Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2? What about the other games? Imagine the trenches of BF1 with Littlebert, Rotterdam from BF5 with the futuristic tanks of 2042. Am I going to be able to relive my favorite experiences from Battlefield 1 in 2042? Maybe Metro from Battlefield 3 with 128 players? Wait, that sounds painful. Oh, you can even play with the tied down in Valparaiso, opening up the playable area on foot even further. I think I totally butchered the pronunciation there. Anyway, that is a cool addition. Think of the possibilities that may open up for other maps. Certain maps in the series that I'm sure you've all enjoyed, but imagine if you took the water away, maybe raised it a little. Who knows? Sharing your creations with this is going to be as simple as copy and paste. Yes, you heard that right. This is in a web portal, a web browser. Now DICE is really taking the Battlefield experience to a whole new level here, and I cannot wait to get on the grind. It really seems they are listening to fans this time and going all in. I can honestly say I've never been so excited for a Battlefield title. The journey so far has been fun. I appreciate all the support along the way, guys. This channel is nothing without you, the viewers that have kept me and it going. I hope you'll join me on what's next. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop a like on your way out if you appreciated the content today. And yeah, let's watch this again, shall we? I'll see you on the battlefield very soon.
2 teams and 2 VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage. It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count.
Position cleared and under control.
Or bring the power of 2042 to Caspian border and take on the forces of 1942. This is Quality versus Quantity by GABYTRON. A small squad from 2042 are taking on 32 players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector. Not enough memes? Fine. Set up on orbital for the fight of your lives with ROBOTMAN by REDACTED. 20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your battlefield debates on who wins what.